You set goals every year, even after watching motivational videos and planning apps, but somehow you still end up in the same place. What if you could follow a simple framework that makes success almost automatic? In this video, I'll share a 5-step proven framework used by top performers that turns ideas into real, visible results in your life. I discovered this framework when I noticed hardworking people failing, while average people with the system kept winning. Research shows success isn't about motivation, it's about structure. The problem is, you set goals but never build a system to support them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn any goal into a daily process you can't escape. Let's dive in. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most people focus on what they want, not who they must become. Instead of saying, I want to lose 10 kilos, you say, I'm becoming a healthy person. Instead of I want to write a book, you say, I'm becoming a writer. The focus moves from results to identity. Research in psychology shows behavior sticks when it matches identity. Your brain protects who you believe you are. If you see yourself as not disciplined, you'll sabotage progress without noticing. But when you adopt a new identity, your actions naturally align. This works because your brain hates inconsistency between identity and behavior. How do you apply this? First, rewrite your goal as an identity statement. Second, ask yourself, what would a person like this do today? Third, prove the identity with tiny actions daily. For instance, instead of extreme dieting, a healthy person drinks more water and walks daily. Don't wait to feel ready. Act first, identity follows. But wait, there's more to this, because identity alone isn't enough. This next one is crucial. Goals set direction, but systems create progress. A goal says, I'll read 20 books. A system says, I read 10 pages every night. Goals are future-focused. Systems are present-focused. You stop obsessing over results and start winning the day. Studies on habit formation show consistency beats intensity. Small actions done daily rewire neural pathways in your brain. This works because your brain builds automatic loops. When something becomes routine, it costs less mental energy. Systems remove decision fatigue. You don't think, you just execute. Here's how to apply it. First, choose one tiny daily action linked to your goal. Second, attach it to an existing routine, like after brushing your teeth. Third, track streaks, not outcomes. For example, instead of exercise more, do 10 push-ups daily. Avoid the mistake of making systems too big. Small wins build unstoppable momentum. Now you might be thinking, what if I miss a day? Good, because the next step handles that. Most people don't know this, but success isn't about never failing. It's about never failing twice. The 2-day rule means you can miss one day, but never 2 in a row. Life happens. You get busy. You feel tired. Missing once is normal. Missing twice starts a new negative habit loop. Behavioral science shows habits break when interruption becomes identity. 1 miss is an accident, 2 becomes a pattern. This works because your brain looks for evidence of who you are. Stopping at 1 miss protects your identity and your momentum. Here's how to apply it. First, track your habits visibly. Second, if you miss a day, plan the comeback immediately. Third, reduce the task the next day if needed. Just show up. For instance, if you skip the gym, do 5 minutes at home the next day. Don't try to restart Monday, restart tomorrow. But that's not all, because showing up isn't enough without the right environment. This is where goals quietly succeed or fail. Your environment shapes your behavior more than willpower. Environment design means making good actions easier and bad actions harder. Want to read? Keep a book on your pillow. Want to use your phone less? Charge it outside your room. You don't rely on discipline. You redesign your surroundings. Research shows humans follow the path of least resistance. Your brain always tries to conserve energy. If junk food is visible, you eat it. If your shoes are ready by the door, you walk. This works because cues in your environment trigger habits automatically before conscious thought even kicks in. How do you apply this? First, remove one obstacle to your goal. Second, add one clear visual cue. Third, make bad habits slightly harder. For example, instead of saying stop scrolling, log out of your apps. That tiny friction is often enough to break the automatic loop. This brings me to the next secret, the part that makes everything stick long term. You've already watched this far, so let me share the glue that holds this framework together. Tracking means measuring actions, not results. You mark each time you complete your system. Reward means celebrating consistency, not outcomes. Your brain runs on dopamine, the chemical that drives motivation. Progress signals release that fuel. Studies show visible progress increases persistence. This works because your brain needs proof that effort matters. Without feedback, motivation fades. When you see a streak building, you want to protect it. Here's how to apply it. First, use a simple habit tracker, even just a calendar. Second, reward streak milestones. Third, review your progress weekly. For instance, after 7 days of workouts, treat yourself to something small you enjoy. Don't wait for huge results to celebrate. Reward the process. Let's quickly review what we covered today. Become the identity first. Focus on daily systems. Follow the never miss twice rule. Design your environment smartly. Track and reward progress. Remember, transformation isn't one big moment. It's tiny actions repeated daily. You already have everything you need to change your life. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is the system you follow. Don't wait until another year passes with the same goals. Start with just one tiny system today. I promise you, a few months from now, you'll look back and see a completely different version of yourself. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe for more powerful self-improvement frameworks like this. Drop a comment telling me which step you'll start today. And if you want to learn how to stay disciplined even when motivation dies, check out this video next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.